too much to go over right off the tip of right at the start of the gameplay commentary, but I'll touch on more of it a little later. In the meantime, let's just try to jump into things with a quick overview of the systems I'll be upgrading. Shields. Shields block enemy attacks and recharge. They're very valuable because protecting your hull from damage is excellent, because hull damage doesn't repair between battles without spending a little bit of scrap. Scrap is the currency of faster than light, so you want to conserve as much scrap as possible. Engines, of course, these increase the recharge rate of your your hyperspeed drive or faster than light drive. They also increase your dodge chance. Very powerful. Oxygen, sometimes useful. You can lose your oxygen generator, everyone in your ship can die due to asphyxiation, or you can open airlock doors here and here and let air out. The reason you would do that primarily is to suffocate boarding parties or to lure boarding parties into advantageous areas to fight them. Or lastly, it can be useful for putting out fires because fires need oxygen too. Weapons, this is weapon damage, and the more power here, the more weapons you can fire and use simultaneously. This is the med bay, determines how fast stuff is healed. Sometimes upgrade that to level 2. I've never taken it to level 3. Piloting, piloting sucks. Basically, if you upgrade it, you can take your pilot off of piloting and you'll have slightly better navigation if you upgrade your piloting, but you should probably just leave a pilot there at all times. So that's that. Sensors are excellent. Seeing the enemy's power use really isn't that useful, but going up to see enemy interior lets you see the layout I see right here. If I have sensors level 2, I'll see this. At sensors level 1, I only see the ship and not the people in it. So you want to see the people and the damage systems so you can go a little further with your information. Especially because I'll probably buy a teleporter later and start boarding. For those of you who've never played this game before, this is probably a lot of, what's he talking about? But it'll make more sense as we go. And as for doors, these can be open and closed if you have a door system, which I do. And the stronger your doors, you can stop the spread of fires and improve the blast doors to further stop spread of fires. You can also prevent boarding parties. Anyway, let's jump right into it. As you can see, I've named my ship the Enthusiast, and this is a Kestral Type B, which I prefer to the Type A. And I've named the ship after important friends or people in my life. So let's get started. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take the time to read through all the menus. I'm too lazy. Paco's a human. Abby. We're going to put Abby on a system that needs a little bit of power. Abby can go on engine long term, I suppose. Alright. As you can see, there's different species in this game. So, Paco and I are humans, so we have no advantages or disadvantages. There's different races that have positive and negatives to them. Abby, of course, is, as you can see, maximum health is reduced and can power occupied systems. This is your power bar, and these are your systems. So, an easy way to look at how this game works is, when you activate your weapons, it drains power. When you activate your shields, it drains power. So on and so forth. This is your medical bay, you turn that off, you can't heal people. This is your oxygen, you turn that off, and everyone on board slowly suffocates. Here's your % chance to evade an attack, here's your shield grid, here's your hull. If the hull reaches 0, you die. These are missiles, fuel, and parts. If you run out of fuel, you lose the game. If you run out of missiles, you can't use missiles anymore. I actually don't have a missile launcher, so that's kind of a whatever. And here's your drone parts. If you have a drone system, this consumes 1 drone per usage of a drone, which I'll probably get later. Anyway, so Lenny is a mantis. Mantis are basically combat. Kind of bad at everything else, but great at combat. So, we'll stick Lenny probably down here in this random compartment that doesn't have a lot to do. Maybe I'm up here in healing. It doesn't really matter where I put him. Basically, if I get boarded, because as you progress through the game, eventually enemy ships you encounter will start teleporting crewmen onto your ship to try to kill all your guys or destroy subsystems and things. So having a Mantis on board is great to help deal with that. Abby's going to provide power to my weapon system because as an NG, wherever she's adjacent to that system, it gives a power. So this is powered by her, thus I get an extra power bar back, which lets me juice all these up. I actually don't have full power to my faster than light drive, but can't do anything about that right now. So when you put a crew member next to a system, he'll make it function better. So we're going to put Paco down here to make my evasion go up. See invasion 10, put a guy on invasion 15. Then you have scrap. This number is your scrap number. This is the currency of the game. This is how you do everything. Whenever you're not in battle, you can go in here and get an upgrade. They start you with a little bit of scrap. I'm actually going to get a quick power level so I can get that up to full power. Evasion goes up to 20. Take him off. Evasion 15, evasion 20. So 20 attacks will miss. Lenny is not a very good long-term crew member. These crew members will gain experience as they operate on a system long enough. And I really would prefer to put people who can actually stay on these systems. Like Abby will probably never be in combat, so she can stay on weapons basically forever. Plus, she's a personal friend in my life, and I think the fact that I put her on weapons would amuse her, because she's a bit of a pacifist. Besides, I need extra power to weapons anyway. Paco is a good long-term engine dude. That's no problem. It's just Lenny is not a good long-term systems operator, because he should probably be in combat. So ultimately, we'll probably wind up trying to pick up another crew member somewhere to power the shield grid. Maybe a mechanic type. I'm not sure what race it is, but there's a race that has double repair rate. We'll see all that later. Anyway, so we're ready to start jumping around. This is the star map. You can jump to any one of these points, provided they're connected to one another. And we want to hit as many systems as possible. Ultimately, you have to get here to go to the next beacon or area. We want to go to as many different places as possible, because we get free stuff. Oh, drone. I don't have a drone system, but yeah, sure, we'll go mess with the distress signal. You're being targeted by an nearby. Okay, so you want to pause combat as much as possible in order to make the best decisions you can. So we're going to go all in lasers on his shield grid, because once his shield grid goes down, he'll be less defended. So 15 scrap, fuel 3, missiles 1, scrap 15. Let's just destroy him. Okay, so he missed. My shield grid blocked his attack. Alright, so quick overview of combat. All of these weapons are on refreshing time, so once you fire them, they go on a refreshing timeline. I directed all my starting attacks on his shield generator. So several blasts were absorbed by the shield. The remaining blasts hit the shield grid, disabled the shield generator, so that's why that's in red. Red systems are disabled. Darker systems are damaged, and this is what I'm targeting. So this is his oxygen supply, this is his navigation, this is his engines. All are valuable targets, but in any case, this guy's hull is already pretty much cracked, so we're just going to finish him off. What'd I get? A little more scrap. Did get the fuel, though. Probably should have taken the deal. Everything that occurs are random events. These things are all sort of unpredictable in how it's going to go down. Let's fight the ship. Alright, so we're going to go shield, shield, shield. Maybe target weapons with that. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, scrap, no fuel, you're dead. So there's our missiles. Their ship has a missile launcher. Missiles penetrate all layers of shield, so if you go like a shield stack ship, missiles tear you up. But on the flip side, if you go a no shield ship, which every ship starts with at least a layer of shielding, but if you don't upgrade your shields, lasers and stuff mess you up. Evasion is basically, this is just my experience, of course. Evasion is better against missiles because shields are completely ineffective, but shields are better against everything else. We've disabled his weapon system with the laser volley, damaged his shields, now we're going to finish him off. Missiles, drone parts, little scrap. Usually these bribes are just as good. And usually the bribes they're offering me are just as good as what I'm getting for destroying them. I might have to start taking more bribes. In any case, this warning force here, this is the pirate army. If the pirate army overtakes you, you're in serious trouble. So you have to stay in front of that wave. Yeah, I'll do some mercenary work. This is a slightly stronger ship, so I'm going to queue 2 attacks on their shield grid. They seem to have lasers. I'm not sure what that is. That's a beam, I think. So we're going to fire our first 2. We did not bring down the shield grid. So we're gonna fire. Oh! See, there's a missile. Okay. So now I've taken a damage from that missile. So you saw it took a little bit of hull damage. It's disabled my engine, so now I have no evasion because my evasion is down, offline due to the damage, and the engine's completely destroyed. So I've got crew members repairing it. Alright, now their shield grid's offline. Taking missile fire here. There's not a lot I can do about that. Alright. Sure. See, they trade you a weapon when you let them go. Sometimes it's better to just take the deal. Oh, and actually I made a mistake in that last battle because when I took Abby off the weapons array, it took a power away and I wasn't able to fire all my weapons. So sort of a mistake. Also, Paco took damage from the missile that hit him in the face when he was chilling in this room, so I had to go heal him. But now the battle's over. So we were bribed with a halberd beam. We found a defense drone, but I don't have a drone system, and we were armed with a halberd beam. Halberd beams are great, but unfortunately I don't have enough power to use it right now, enough system power that is. Which is too bad, because it is a good weapon. Not enough system power. I probably will start building towards a halberd beam though, because it's a good weapon and I found it early enough that it's still useful. So the pirate army is moving in on me, so I need to keep moving forward through the map. Priorities right now are obtaining a cloaking system. Yeah, we're going to attack the pirate. So shield grid, shield grid. I just sort of gimped my own ship right there because I forgot that I didn't have enough system power to use my... Oh! So my shields go down, but his shields are down too. Drone parts, missiles, no fuel. Alright, so quick overview. They have an ion cannon, which is the little blue beam that hit my system. When your ship is hit by ion weaponry, it disables it temporarily. Of course, it will come back online, but not immediately. Oops, forgot to fire one. Fire! Fire, I say! Hitting the wrong hotkey. Dota 2 style. Okay, so that brings him down. We get a Hermes missile. Not sure if a Hermes missile is really what I'm in the market for. It's powerful, but you see, it's nice to have missiles on your ship because they combat I'll explore the asteroids field. It's nothing of interest, but no damage, kind of broke even. As I was saying, the reason I explore the asteroid field, Lenny needs a little bit of healing, because he took a hit from a missile. When you play against ships that have stack shielding, missiles are a great way to get around all that shielding, but I prefer just to load up on lasers and stuff. Can't help them, so... Nebulas are dangerous, but they slow down the pursuing pirate fleet, which is why I'm going through them. Okay, I can fight this guy, so... We're gonna basic laser... He has no shielding whatsoever, so he's dead. The minute my lasers fire, they will knock out his weapons array, and then he won't be able to do anything. In fact, he's likely gonna die in the first volley. Or all my shots could miss, that's cool too. So now we're gonna target navigations, that way he'd have no evasion, but it won't matter because he'll go down in that volley. Missiles, drone parts, scrap. Getting a lot of missiles when I don't actually use a missile launcher. Eventually I'll find traders that will let me trade my missiles for other parts, which will be useful. I'm not finding a lot of useful stuff in this sector. Found a lot of weapons, which is nice, but let's just attack him. Alright, so you can see the doors on his ship opening and closing, which tells me that he has crew on board. Alright, so his shields are down. Oh god. I think we're better off if we just let Ego repair that. I'll fix it, guys. Okay, so his shields are disabled, his weapons are disabled, and he's going to try to make a run for it. So I'm going to target his engines, because I don't want him to go. I didn't take any damage. Take a little bit of hull damage this game. And he goes down. Missiles, scrap, etc., etc. Let's go down here. Like I said, running... This is your fuel gauge. If you run out of this, you die. The biggest reason I'm running out of fuel, frankly, is because... Oh, okay. The reason I'm running out of fuel is because nobody's dropped it and I haven't found a shop to buy any. But alright, as I was saying, this guy has a drone system which is controlled here. Drones, once they're launched, automatically attack enemies throughout the round. Beam is very bad against shield. Okay. So I get missiled again, nothing I can do about that. Disabled his shield grid. Now we're going to split our weapons fire and try to disable the drone control and the weapons array. Oh no, another missile! Darn it. Alright, now we have a fire. So we're going to send... He's repairing that. Go, Ego Xeno, go! So I'm on fire. When you have a fire, it will spread to other rooms, but Ego's over here to put it out. There we go. So it took some hull damage there from missiles and stuff. Really nothing I could do about that. So now we're going to wait for Ego to put out this fire. Then Ego needs to go heal. Paco's damaged as well. So as you can see, crew member's taking a little bit of damage from the fire on the enemy ship. Alright, Paco's healed. Ego, go back and drive. Be my driver. It's so weird putting like your own like name on the game, I guess, because you just feel awkward about it. We can go down here. You just stay in front of the enemy fleet, of course. Fuel 2, drone parts. I'm gonna destroy them. The main reason I'm destroying them is because normally when I do, the ship I rescue gives me a bribe. Sometimes just taking the bribe is better, and this might be one of those instances. It's hard to say. Alright. So now we've got these shields disabled, but my attacks are missing. There we go. Well, that didn't work out. Should have just taken the bribe. One last sector, then we jump out of the sector. Need to buy some fuel at the next shop I encounter. So it looks like this guy is going to try to jump out of here. Like, we will not let him. The reason we're saving scrap is because at the first shop, we can probably find some useful stuff. Never too early for a teleporter, that's for sure. Let's go there and there, there and there. Alright. So, when they don't have shields, it's pretty much a free win. Free scrap, free resources. Alright. So the fleet is right up on us. This is where they'll go next move. This is where the actual fleet is. We're just going to go up to the exit. I don't have time to jump to that last sector. Huh. Anti-ship beam drone. Next sector... NG controlled. I don't really want to go to Uncharted right now. Too much nebulas and stuff like that. Alright. Well, I have one place to go. Whee! Let's attack it. So as we get into later sectors, the enemy ships should theoretically start getting stronger. Theoretically. Right now I'm sort of in a market for another crew member, preferably a Manus so I can fight and board. Oh! Gonna lower my evasion here a little bit, but that's okay because we need to disable the weapons. Alright. So they're essentially done. We're out of oxygen in this room because there's a hull breach. Nothing useful. That's unfortunate. Alright. So as you can see, this room was out of oxygen. That's why it had the red bars. The red means it's just low on oxygen. So we'll go heal my boy here, Paco. Of course, after we repaired the hull breach and all that fun stuff. I really want to find a shop. Let's go here. We're running out of fuel, though. I need to find fuel ASAP. It's from a nearby planet. Secret Federation outpost. The problem is when you go to stuff like that, you can theoretically lose crew members. Like, it's a trap! Your crew member has been ambushed and killed! That puts you in a really bad situation. Oops. Alright, so I've got too much stuff because I can't find a shop to sell anything. Probably want to get rid of something. Anti-ship 2, that's too good to leave behind. Anti-ship. Yeah, I'm not crazy about defense drones. Defense drones orbit your ship and shoot down. We need to get to the store for sure. That's too bad. If that order had been reversed, it would have been much better. Okay, so now we need to sell lots of stuff. Do they have a drone system? They do have drone control. So I could buy drone control and cloaking. Well, first off, that's a must. Buy fuel. I'm not going to fix hull for now. I'm not too worried about it. I don't need missiles and I don't really need drone parts. Sorry, chewing my thing here. I'm not going to have enough space or energy for all these weapons anyway. I am a big fan of the halberd beam. As long as you can bring shields down, this thing can just tear. Halberd beam sucks against shields, but it's really good otherwise. Okay. So, anti-ship, drone. That would be fun. Hermes missiles, fun too. So this is where you have to make decisions. What are you going to do? What are you going to go into? Are you just going to go into all weapon systems? Because theoretically, I can buy a drone system and just start building like a weapons boat where I attack with all the drones and stuff. This is where I wish I was uploading this like live comm style where you guys could tell me what you want me to try, but I'm not really in a position to do that right now. Okay, so we're basically going to wind up, because right now we just have too many drones. We have a missile system to bring down shields. Anti-ship drone. This should be enough to bring down shields. This combined with the missiles. How much energy does this take? Required power 3. Required power 3. So between the two, this would take 6 power. Ugh. That's a beam drone. Required power 2. Required power 4. So this takes so much power, I won't be able to use it for a long time. So it's important to sort of plan for the future a little bit. Slow but reliably powerful. I really like that for damaging multiple systems on a ship, but I think lasers are usually better. Okay. We don't have a lot of drone parts, actually. That's another problem. We have a lot of missiles, but not a lot of drone parts. So we probably have to buy a little drone parts in order to do this. He has drones for sale. I don't really want any of them, though. Okay. So we're going to buy drone control for sure. I'm going to commit to that. We're going to buy cloaking, too. I need more power for all this stuff, and that'll be our next thing, is just upgrading power. We get a free drone, we buy the drone control system. I'm going to sell that because I don't want it. Okay. So let's do an anti-ship 2, and I guess instead of getting the halberd beam on my ship, I could do... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Standard but powerful missiles. Alright, we're going to put that there. Yeah, sure. Beam drone. Drone. So now we have a missile launcher to bring down shields, and once shields go down, halberd beam will be sick. But I probably can't equip a halberd beam right now. Okay, so Hermes in front. Hermes always needs to have power. Alright, like that. Anti-ship drone. Beam drone. Halberd beam can stay in my inventory. Okay, we'll save the rest. We're gonna need more power. Alright, so that gets us cloaking online. Hermes, basic laser. Not enough system power. Alright. Basic laser and the Hermes missile. That setup actually kind of sucks. We need to get a better setup going here. Can I take off that and do that? Take off cloaking, take off medical. Wow. So desperately need another power bar in order to do this. Take one off engine. Oh, wait a minute, I'm stupid. I need system power. Alright. Reconfiguring my ship here a little bit. It's taking a while. Basic laser, basic laser. Let's just go with the basic laser loadout until I can upgrade my stuff a little bit. And there's another shop down there. That's unfortunate. If I'd known that, I probably would have maybe waited to do things. Oh well. Instead, we'll just warp up here. Ah, Mantis ship. These guys will probably board me. Alright. So we go all in on the shield grid. Need more power right now. If we get boarded, Lenny's going in, baby. We have all this other stuff I'm not using right now. Alright. So they fired at me, so I'm going to cloak. Cloak is so good. When you activate cloak, it... Oh, they didn't have a teleporter. Anyway, when you activate cloak, what happens is you get a huge evasion chance. And if you're in cloak, their weapons won't charge. So... very useful. We've got time, but do we have the fuel? We need to get to that quest marker eventually. Let's go to this distress beacon. Maybe I can help somebody and they'll give me fuel. Oh, that didn't work out. Took a lot of hull damage for not a lot of reward. Decided I would chance it. Not a mistake, because... Okay. Running out of fuel again. Just haven't been getting fuel this game. Still no fuel. Oh god, I'm gonna run out of fuel up here. Crap. This might be a game over. Oh no! Alright, so we've engaged by the rebel fleet. All lasers on their shields. Probably just gonna die here, actually. Crap. So we go ahead and cloak to avoid the hail of fire. Alright, so basically we're in a very bad situation where we only have fuel to jump one more time. If we're lucky, when we kill this guy, he'll drop a lot of fuel, and we'll be okay. I can't cloak! Ah! There's nothing I could do. I had to take that shot. So... I can't really redirect any crew members because... Alright, we have cloak. We're gonna be fine. What? Bull! Put out the fires! Go fix the healing bay while you're at it. Alright, so we're gonna be okay because we've disabled their weapons. That's why we're gonna be okay. Yes! Give me fuel! Give me fuel, give me fuel. One fuel, wow. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to flood this room out of its oxygen to put out the fire. Alright, close that. Oh no! You get healed. Paco almost died there due to my poor management of my crew members. Go have my dudes fix stuff here. I got one fuel out of that. That sucks. Need fuel badly. Fix up my drone control system here. When the fleet catches you, you can wind up in a very bad situation because they're obviously much too strong for you. This playthrough is probably going to end with me not having any more fuel, is sort of my guess. Alright. Fix the shields. My shields were clearly severely damaged. Shields back online. Only level 1 shields too. A lot of stuff I'm behind. There's also a lot of stuff I'm ahead on too though. Because I got trim parts, got a fuel. Time to get out of this sector. Please be fuel here. Please. Nope. We need to battle these guys and try to get fuel out of them. Now it's time to start playing super risky to try to get fuel from my opponents. With any luck, these 3 shots will bring down their shield generator. Fire. There, shields are down. They've disabled a lot of my stuff with ion weaponry. Missed that shot though. We got this. Weapons disabled, they're done. Boom! Missiles, trim parts. No fuel? Really? Mantis. Maybe I can buy a Mantis, provided I don't run out of fuel at this first thing and just be done. Okay. So I can't charge my weapons because they're cloaked. They don't have shields though. So they're using cloak as their shield, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Alright, I don't know if I disabled cloaking or not. Damage their engine, just so they have less evasion. Their weapons actually aren't strong enough to break my shields anyway, so we pretty much got this. Now I can target whatever I want and I'll be fine. Darn it! I didn't know they were jumping out. Well, that's gonna be a problem. I just have to wait for try to get fuel. Oh crap! This guy is actually probably gonna board me and be strong. Alright. So all in on the shield grid. I've been boarded! Oh no! Alright. So here's what we do. We need to lure them. We need to lure them into the healing bay, essentially. So this will deoxygenate all of this stuff, along with that room. Alright. So basically the plan now is to lure them in. Okay. You know what, actually, let's just do that. Alright. Darn it. Alright, so they teleported one guy off of my ship. Close all doors. No, Abby! Run, Abby! If Abby dies, I'm just quitting this playthrough. Alright. Alright, now their teleporter's offline, so they won't be boarding me again. Repair it! Repair it now! Alright, so... Fuel 4, there we go. That's what we needed. That was a terrible situation. Alright, so look how close the pirate ship is now. Basically, we're just gonna have to make a run for the sector gateway and make any fuel deal I can. Alright! I was looking for another Mantis. So now I have a Mantis army on board. Very useful. We actually need probably a lot of things, but I'm gonna go with weapon power. Alright, so now I can probably improve my equipment finally. What if I just do a Hermes and a halberd beam? Does that work? Not enough system power. Still? Can I do required power? Can I do like this? Basic laser, basic laser, halberd beam? Yeah, I can. Okay, ship, 1 power bar. There we go, we can try that. So basically at this point we hope that... Can I even do another basic laser? Can I do that? Not enough system power again. Upgrading weapons again is gonna take 75. I have enough. I can't do that right now though, because then I won't have, excuse me. If I get that now, I'll be broke, and I desperately need money for the store. That way I can repair some of this hull and buy fuel. Oh, fuel! All the fuel! I want that really bad. Oh. Weapon pre-igniter would be amazing as well, but can't really afford everything I want. Alright, now we're broke, but we're in a much better position than we were. We can go there, 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 there. Let's go this way instead. I don't really want to deal with the distress right now anyway. Intruders. Alright. Alright, so Abby's hurt. Pull her out. Liddy! No! Alright. Paco! Get combat, bro! Alright. I'm sending Liddy back in, baby. Paco, get out! Alright. Lenny will be able to clean that up. Alright. Defeated the boarding party. Free combat experience for my dudes. Alright. Flip. Flip is human. Lenny's a mantis. I have way too many, I need more mantises. Alright. In fact, I need another mantis desperately. ASAP. Anyway. Flip is going to be my new long-term shield guy. Lenny's going to be my new long-term combat guy. And Abby needs to go back to weapons because I need the power. Alright. There we go. Now our ship is fully online. We can jump straight to the exit, but I think I'd rather jump here than here. That doesn't go up there, though. I can't go down here. I'll run out of fuel. That sucks. Wow, I pretty much have to go to the exit. This is a really unfortunate turn of events. Fight. Alright, so we just need to bring down the shields, baby. We need to wait and see what they fire. So halberd beam isn't going to do crap against shields is the thing. This is the problem when you go for a build like this. There we go! Alright. As you can see, halberd beam cuts across and does damage to all the systems it touches. 1 fuel, drone parts, no. Screw that. 1 fuel is not enough. Halberd beam! Urgh! Fuel, 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 drop fuel. Well, definitely was worth fighting them. Can I get fuel if I go to these sectors? Or will I just screw myself? I wish I could have bought a mantis at one of the shops. Whatever, I'll try it. We're behind anyway, so it's time to start playing dangerously. Oh, okay, so he's gonna faster than light drive me. So he's gonna try to faster than light drive out of here. It's imperative that we do not let him. Hit! They both miss, of course. Alright, he's not getting away. His fast and light drive is disabled. However, he gets the cloak. Yay! Love this opponent. Alright. Whatever. Alright. Fuel 3, totally worth it. Alright. Time to get off my dead butt on the piloting seat where I've been pretty much all match and actually go fix the oxygen before we all suffocate. I have too many humans. I need people with some specialization. Mantis. I need another Mantis badly. Alright, we're gonna go down here now. Alright. Oh, darn. I don't know if I can actually breach this guy's shields. I'll have to try. I might have to switch power to a beam drone or an anti-ship drone or something. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to be able to breach his shields this way. Gonna have to get creative here. Power down medical, power down engines. Alright. Beam 1! Alright. There we go. Now we've got it. Between all these beam drones and stuff like that. Urgh. There we go. There's actually a better way to do that. You can control your volleys a little better and actually get something useful done, but whatever. Alright. So, I definitely need probably another basic laser up here. Then a halberd beam. Shit, can I get enough system power? Oh no, not enough power. Turn off medical. There we go. Now we're pretty much armed to the teeth, at least to a point. Fast than light drive. Combat, combat, combat. Huh? Oh, nope. Rebel controlled sector. Still no Mantis. Pretty disappointed by that. Can I go down here and find 2 Mantises? Sure I can. How could I not? Right? Right. Yeah, sorry dude. I'd like to give you fuel, but I legit don't have it. I'm out of 2 myself. They want to faster than light jump out of here. But I don't want them to. Can I... Yes, perfect. Let's go ahead and cloak before they even get a chance to fire. Alright, we've damaged engines. Come on! Alright. They might get to jump out of here. Yep. Can't penetrate shields. This is what I was afraid of when I went this build. I was like, if I could try to bank on this halberd beam, I'd wind up in a situation where I can't actually breach shields. My lord! Is this playthrough just completely devoid of fuel? Oh, goody. Oh my god. I just ran out of fuel at a star. That's terrible. How are they able to open all these doors? I don't get that. Alright, whatever. Okay, Abby needs to get out of there. Paco, you need to go down there. I could probably fight this and win. Flip and Paco need to jump out of there, though. Lenny needs to jump out of there, too. Oh, Lenny's dead. That's probably game over anyway. We don't have any more fuel. I somehow got boarded by 3 people that can open all my doors. I didn't read the tool tab. They probably could have, Really? Come on, man. Well, I'm just gonna let myself keep piloting the ship. BTW, my oxygen generator is down, so theoretically... Yeah, another solar flare. Die! Come on! Ah! Abby needs to go down here. Everybody out of there! Alright, we have oxygen again, so... Jeez. We might just burn to death. Here, by this star. Yep. God, die, dude. Alright, so he goes down. We have to fix O2! Oh no, the whole crew's dying! Ah! Okay, so basically, here's what we need to do. Oh, I can't repair the door systems. Okay, everybody needs to get healed up. Then everybody needs to make a mad dash for the oxygen generator. For the door control, rather. Open all the doors. Alright. Just gonna chill here for a little bit while we let the whole ship depressurize. You run through the ship, find if all the fires are out. They most certainly are not. God! The O2's out again! F! Shut all the doors! Get air! Huh. Done, Abby and Egozino! Fix the O2! Alright, so that's a gameplay fast and light. Mistakes I made there was putting all my energy into weapons and trying to make a halberd beam work when it just wasn't gonna happen. Not a good time for the halberd beam. Too high of a power requirement. But alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this fast and light gameplay, as unsuccessful as it was. We'll try another one here in the future. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone next time.